Okay, good afternoon, classmate and tutor. I want to tell about the growth that it shows is a growth of foreigners student will belong to a children in the department of Laupe. A student receive 2 hours of English every day. The growth is students and it's 11 to 16 years. Okay, hygiene is huge concept and reality to the population and significant activity for learning English. Learning and second language is the chance for only college student having to learn and their language from the second language can become a real threat. And this is how hundreds of young international people have had to face the learning of English in their education centers and books is Spanish that reflect and were very different from the one around them. Okay. And we from the language to Spanish is great challenge and the English is even a bigger challenge. Another important reason to learn English is that we can access a better education, and this is the great opportunity if other thing. This growth of students that should not be limited to higher education in the universities or training center of the other and world countries. They had the greatest advantage of having a good teacher and good method because they belong to 2 hours on every day to learning the language allows them to get accustomed to listen and speaking and pronouncing and reconnaissance is of the best methods to do often the result of the speaking and their language for this student. It is will also it is access to more current and complete information. We will not the latest development and we will be able to access to marriage or senses academic and technology written and English. Importance is valued of the teacher in the classroom. Important part of the census is reference to language pronunciation in English expected in the student leads in the performance of the teacher. They concentrate many actions organized at development in the classroom context in addition to the focus of the teaching and it's called involved and complex that has been engaging touching practice and this professionalism of the educator their responsibility in communicating moods they reflected. This refer to particular from of the teacher an important part of the student interest in learning depend on the work of the question. Um, Understand is the parent and agent of the institutional stage, however, the major responsibility affected to teacher for being to capture in terms of the teaching and learning of the English language on the multi-type of the individuals with different characteristics need in mandatory. Okay, in the complex of the teaching practice, in addition to the academic challenges of the teacher, the skill personal characteristics, the sciences coverage to their profession, their cultural environment, the organization in school regulation, the student context in other factors of a quite in the play education can show be to engage or change to ambitions in the short of sustained development. Therefore, it is essential to have a teacher not only personally commit to the question. Okay, for substantive development would also pedagogical prepared at professional level to face the multiple challenges. Challenges of the method and evaluation approach. The substance of categories in purpose of the program is kept broad and many could be considered an intermediate objective of an evaluation program for this ground. It is seen in the yet importance to it. Evaluation for deployment animals is improving institutional performance. Evaluation for a conservation and providing information to the science marker. Evaluation by college is oriented in generating this brand and explanation. Despite the importance of should classifiers, it is important to create in man that there in nuclear could be in this purpose they have multiple methodological interaction and evaluatory points of the variance of our evaluation is most caused in the evaluation and evaluate or program is progress or completely for the purpose of promoting or responsibility. Okay. English necessary for specific purpose. To the evaluative purpose, another make here cited be Castillo man. Another is purpose on informative evaluation which assesses the effectiveness of the material they betray and in summative they evaluate the course integrally and the material and procedure are applied according to result reached. This is way to read the limited to tone important in the primary short course, preferably in the set because these people are cannot wish much time on their say like the student. All these girls had time to learning the language or a real way practice with and much time is impossible. Under the material must have limited objective scarcity. This be the careful selection of vocabulary, grammar, commentary, a function in activity. I'm limited in number of the student which purpose. I'm enriches technology to achieve a degree of ability to speak an English language. Relation through technologies. Qualitative score evaluation required by the Ministry of the Education to this process shows positive education to process so positive and of the incorporate of children the school system and that is with this group at several challenges amongst those learning to the habit. This technology tools, this system also serve and motivation and more interaction the learning process, and that promotes a teacher learning strategies. Transforming student into active subjects of their time. Okay, aspecto to try into com is expectation when with value than somebody is more likely ordering about the anticipated result of determined ordering interpretation of what actually happens. Reason other we not only see what we expect to see but also what we want to see and course positive or negative on has demonstrate impact on how important interpret the buyer or situation. Okay, context of the situation in which a behavior occurs will is to interpret it franchises of the evaluation and cognitive repression that has recently been brought to the main remains as a zero for and where. Thank you. Bye bye.